everyone, welcome to my channel. It's me, Michelle. So today we're going to talk about how to use your planner for productivity and organization and what the difference is. A lot of times we use our planners and we think we're using them for productivity, and most of the times we're using it for actual organization. So I'm going to show you the difference between the two and how do you use each section in your planner to actually be your maximum effectiveness. So I will say for my planner, I have a bunch of planners, even though I know I thrive better with just one planner with different sections in it. I have a bunch of planners this year, and because I wanted to try some different sizes, I wanted to try some different things because I always do the same thing. Classic size planner with all my different sections in there, and that's what I always do. So I want to try half letter, but I didn't want to commit fully to half letter because I have so many inserts from other stuff. Anyway, I don't want to belabor the point, but choose your sections so that way you know how to set up your planner. That will be the first step for you to decide if you're doing organization or if you're doing productivity. So you can use your sections. You can have faith, you can have finance, you can have work, business, wellness, health, whatever you want to do in your planner. You can set up all those different sections, and I'm telling you because I have all those different planners for all those different things. So you can then decide your sections. Once you decide your sections, then you'll know what you're actually using what for. Typically when we use our monthly, and let me get my Sterling ink because my monthlies in here is undated. So typically in this planner specifically, I only use for health tracking, journaling, and goals tracking, and my gratitudes. I use the monthly for gratitude, but your monthly will typically be used for organizing because you're planning ahead to see what you need to do. You are going through and you are saying, hey, what do I need to actually do? What are things that is coming up? So you will write down your appointments, you will write down any meetings, you write down any paydays so you know how to structure your bills, so you know what is actually coming out. You will write down church, Bible study, whatever you got to do. So you're planning ahead. So you're organizing all the things that you could think of, which helps you to be more productive. So monthlies is typically used for organizing because we're pre-planning. Our weeklies, when we go into the weeklies, let's find a weekly. Okay, so our weeklies are typically also used the same way. Unless you go in and plan every day, you usually put all the things that you need to do for the week at one time because we're planning out what is our day going to be like. So what we're doing, we're actually organizing our time in order for us to see what needs to be done. So that's how you do that. You would go ahead and you would, if you do time blocking, you will block out time here so you can do whatever the task is. So we're organizing what the task looks like. Now, what the productivity section will come into, say you have in here work block, like say this is your work block. The productivity section of that will be when you would list what do you have to do for work, and I'll show. This is why you shouldn't have a bunch of planners. And I'll show my work planner. See if I can. I think I already updated it. So you can go ahead and see what you have to do. So these are some of the reports that I run. These are some of the things that I take care of. These are what I need to do throughout the day. So with that, I know this is my actual productivity because I'm going in and I'm going to do these things. These are the things that I know I have to do. It's like a checklist. Hey, what do I need to do for these ones? What do I need to do for this? Like I know what needs to go for that, but because I don't have all these steps, I just do all of them at once. So what are all the steps what I need to do? This is kind of like my checklist of things I need to get done. So this here will be more productivity because this would be like an informal to-do list. So that's would be more of the productivity aspect of it. So I'll use my work planner is more of a productivity aspect of it. So if you do daily planning, whenever you do daily planning, we typically go in. So if you use your planner, say this is your planner that you use. If you go in every day and then you kind of put like, what are the things that you need to get done, and you're putting in a to-do list section kind of, that will make you using your planner for productivity, because now you are like, hey, let me go in and do this. And if you actually just make strictly to-do lists, which I have a to-do list on my phone because I like to go in and check and see what I need to do for the day while I'm on the go. If I want to pull out my planner, if I don't take my on-the-go planner with me, say I just have my bracelet and I just want to go, I can put my phone in there, open it up, check and see the things that might need to be done. So if there's any errands that I need to run, go to the bank or whatever it is, I can just look at my phone, and while I'm out, take care of that. So I don't have to, like if I need to go pick up something from the grocery store, that's something that I can do. Another planner would be, so my faith planner is more of an organizing planner, because all I really do in that one is take notes. When you do brain dumping is you organizing the tasks and projects that you have to do, so that way you could put them on your to-do list in order for you to use it for productivity. So my faith planner, I'm actually going to do a flip through of that towards the end of the month, so I'm not going to kill that one because I want you guys to see it all at once. So my work planner is more for productivity because I have everything listed out, and I typically, even though like I schedule it ahead of time, it is more of a to-do list section as opposed to these are the things that I want to get done, and I'm planning out what I think is going to look like. For work, I strictly know exactly what it's going to look like. It's very rare that different things pop up. Sometimes we have a meeting out of nowhere, or something breaks and we have to go in and fix it, but that's not really in the norm. So we have to now decide what section is doing what. So my fitness section is all tracking. Let me see. Have anything written here? Okay. So like here, my fitness section is all tracking. So because my fitness section is all tracking, I don't use this. This is not really productivity. This is more organization. So I go in and I just update the information as we go. But the things that I'm doing, I guess I could use those as productivity. So I go in, and after I've done the productive things, I use this as tracking. So this is me organizing what I want it to look like for me to do these things. Am I going to always do all of these things? No. Most of the time I do, because if I don't close my heart, that means that I didn't get all my steps in, I didn't get my workout in, or I didn't get my activities in. So sometimes I don't do a thing. Sometimes I don't drink 8 glasses of water, and I only do 6, because for some reason those last 2 glasses are so hard for me. Sometimes I used to drink a gallon of water. I don't know I just fell off. So those are different ways that you can use your planner for tracking and your planner for productivity. Sometimes we write a bunch of stuff in our planners, but we don't really do any brain dumps to kind of organize where we're going to do stuff, what time we're going to do stuff. We never really we don't do that. We just write down our basic things, go on about our day. Sometimes we don't check our planners, and then we're like, oh, how did I forget that? How did I miss that? So when we use our planner for productivity, like with to-do lists, or having your things organized like that, or knowing what section that you need to go to or what planner you need to pick up, it causes us to kind of our brains to go scattered, and we're not organizing or being productive. So that's just some ways that you can kind of decide how you're using your planner, what's the best way to follow for your planner, and how to change anything in your system that you may need to change in order for you to get the results that you want out of your life. All right, you guys, I'm tired of talking about systems right now because I have not had any sleep, and it's time for me to get ready for bed. And I hope you guys have a good night. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.